Hey, hey, hey. So you got email, evil eye, lawyer, artificial flavoring, DNA, and voice. So I think a lawyer's going to reach out, or they're considering to reach out via email. This lawyer is not a fan of you. I bet you ain't a fan of them, if you even know about them, or of them. The lawyer's fake AF, okay? They do have something to do with you because of your DNA and your voice. You're speaking out, possibly about yourself, about what you've been through. Somehow, some way, this lawyer don't be liking it, which is bizarre. But there's a lawyer that might. They're considering sending you an email. It's going to be basically a fake ass email. It's not even going to be anything worthy of your time, in my opinion. If it's not a let me scare you into silence email, I don't know what else it could be. I don't know what else they would try to with voice here. I feel like they're trying to silence you. Difference is one thing is not like the other. Email. Okay. Smoke and mirrors, misleading and embellishing. Smoke and mirrors with evil eye. Let me just keep going. Somebody's racist. Lovely. Intimidation. Gonna be right there in the lawyer row. Oh, the irony. Antagonist. Right here with artificial flavoring, y'all. The lawyer might try to antagonize you. What do I mean? Oh, you wouldn't want to do this because if you do that, this will happen. It will ultimately affect you. That's the energy is, oh, well, you probably shouldn't talk about, maybe this DNA could even be your family, people right? Something like that. You shouldn't speak on this, what has happened to you or who you are or where you come from or whatever they don't like you talking about yourself in regards to, they're going to try to convince you that it will benefit you to shut up. And that is not true. Hostage. Oh, they want to hold you hostage. Involuntarily controlled. That could be two different ways, right? I'm seeing it two different ways. Excuse me. They may want to control you, obviously, your voice, your actions, your moves with DNA. They want to control you, your being. Also, yeah, look, they have a big ego. Yuck. So they want to hold you hostage. Or this lawyer's being forced to consider writing you some fake email. Not a, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Not a false email, but just something to like gaslight you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Sheeple follows the crowd with voice. Yeah, the lawyer does not like you. If you're speaking on something, this has got to be something that you're talking about. You've exposed something, you've told on somebody, you've tattletailed. Not really, I'm saying, like, if you're speaking truth, narcissists don't like that shit. So they say that you're this or you're that, but you're really actually out here talking about things that have happened to you, maybe where you've come from, what you've been through, da-da-da-da-da. Okay? Whatever you're speaking on, the lawyer wants you to zip it. They're dark. I mean, this lawyer's, I don't know, I want to say mean, but there's nothing out here saying they're mean, but like, I definitely don't like their energy. It's very fake, very fabricated. Alrighty. Alright, what about for email? Okay, worldly, eccentric, non-religious. Somebody wants to send you a very formal email. Could have some cease and desist letter, for example. So, and by the way, if you get one of those and you have not spoke any ill on anyone that is not true, you're out here telling the truth, the cease and desist is like a please shut up, I'm trying to scare you letter. Okay, it doesn't mean you're in trouble, doesn't mean you're getting sued, doesn't even mean they have anything to stand on. They just want you to zip it. It's their little fear factor in paper form, but it's not going to work because you're not scared of them. The lawyer may very well think you're scared of them because they're a lawyer. I doubt it. Religion, occult worship. Wow, with evil eye, two things. With your spirituality or your religious beliefs, that is a problem for the lawyer. They also don't like you speaking up for yourself, representing yourself, maybe literally in court or whatever. Maybe they want to, I don't know, but somebody may lie and say they're this religion, they're that, they're not, okay? They could also accuse you of being, you know, in the occult or whatever. You're not. If you are, it's no one's business, but I don't feel like you are. That doesn't say that you are here. It doesn't matter. It's nobody's business. Those cards wanted to pop out. Inheritance, bloodline, tradition. So it definitely could have something to do with your inheritance, your bloodline, your family, something like that. Okay, hippie witch, peace, free spirit, unconventional. For lawyer. What in the world? White witch, light work, benevolence, purity. That's with artificial flavoring. Yeah, we have antagonist and then light worker. No, you're not, lawyer. You're not a light worker. You want to attack a light worker is what you want to do. Or you want to have them, hold them hostage. Make them zip it. Beginnings, curiosity, excitement. So, beginnings, being held hostage by your DNA. This definitely has something to do with your family or something about your childhood, your origins, where you came from. Okay, Gray Witch. Neutralization, polarity, shadows. They want you to zip it. Good thing is you're not. You're not going to shut up. I mean, unless you're done talking, then okay, but I doubt you're done spilling the beans. Some lawyer might, we got questions right there. They might want to ask you, hey, I got a question. What makes you think you can say this about blah, 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 blah? Because I can say what I want. The First Amendment, it exists. It may not exist with a lot of police officers, damn it, but it should. It's supposed to. Of course, it's not honored much, but you can say whatever you want. Emotional. Somebody's emotional. The email could, okay. If they send you an email, they want it to make you emotional. They clearly don't know you're emotionally stronger than that. What does this person think, you're going to spiral because a lawyer sent you an email? Oh no. Were you scared of a label? A footnote? You know what I'm saying? You ain't no different. I can add a footnote too, boo. Jeez. Let me add a header. Okay, I'll add a header to my letter. You think you're special because you can do things with Word doc and shit? Like, this lawyer's arrogant. You will see fast results. Yeah, they think if they send you enough evil eye, you'll quit. Whatever it is. Could be trying to get with people that know you, people that are familiar with you, possibly gaslighting them, maybe a smear campaign. This is a lawyer? Their butt must be on the line for something, because why are they going to this extreme to zip your mouth? All or nothing. This lawyer, y'all, they're definitely trying to come at you. I just think they're too chicken shit to do it. Like there's a deadlines. They do need to reach out to you. Look, they're like, I'm too busy. No, you're not. You're too chicken shit. You too scared, Mr. or Mrs. Lawyer. You're so big and bad. Why don't you send that email? Drop your location. Drop the pin, lawyer. You know, send that email. Go on. The collective is not scared of a lawyer. Because you can add a header and a footer on some documents. Child, please. Stay active. So I feel like the lawyer is just going to keep sending the evil eye. You know, projecting whatever it is they want to make you look like or think, stuck in patterns, okay? With hostage, holding your future, your new beginnings, wanting to hold it hostage, okay? They want you stuck. Why is this lawyer so invested in you? They're not your lawyer. This is bizarre. A vision board, but child, they definitely have tunnel vision on you. Oh my. Okay, they also feel... Look at this. They feel like if you keep speaking, okay, you're going to have all these people listening to you. And they're going to be on your team, your side. They're going to see your vision, right? We can't have people listening to somebody telling the truth. We can't have that, you know. Can't have that. Let me get a tarot or two. Gosh, this lawyer's annoying. Like, what do you want from the collective? Oh, you want silence. You want them to conform. We don't conform, okay? Newsflash. Email, huh? Okay. Wow, I haven't got that card in I don't know how long. The email is meant to cause you massive sadness, a lot of pain. Wow. I don't remember the last time I had that card. Really? There's that narcissistic group of people fighting over you. The lawyer may represent one of these some guns. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sending you evil. You know this, I mean, they could actually be in a dark group, coven. I hate saying that because it's so cliche, but like whatever dark group they're in, they could just be in a group of friends that are mean, they're evil, they talk bad about people, they're just raunchy. Okay? Hoping to affect your sleep. Wanting you to feel like this. Not sure what to do, which way to go. Not sure who to believe. You can't call on anyone for help. You have to agree to this agreement. You don't have no way out. Bullshit. Yes, you do. You don't have to agree to anything. This is not your lawyer. Burdens. Absolutely burdened. Somebody wants you busy with burdens, left and right. Stay active. Burdens. Lots of burdens. Too much to handle. Well, that's not what you're experiencing, so surprise. You're experiencing this, bitch. The High Priestess. Okay? Okay? Okay. Your intuition is your voice is speaking for your intuition, okay? You're using it, you're speaking up for yourself, maybe others, I don't know, it doesn't matter. You can keep talking, you can keep saying what you want. You know, the First Amendment's real. Oh, we got one more. Out in the cold. So this is what the lawyer hopes you do. Hopes you, one, trip yourself up with your voice. Say something you shouldn't say. Okay? So how you do that? Well, if you're going to expose people and you're telling the truth and they want to threaten you, cease and desist, quit saying my name, quit talking about me, quit telling the truth, here's what you do. You just be vague. You don't use their first and last names. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you do that. So, alright. Oh my God, you're getting recognition anyway. Okay? Your voice is going to get people to listen to you because you're righteous, because you mean well. Recognition. Lots of people being like, oh, viewer was telling the truth. We seen viewer as this, but really they're the High Priestess. Really they're super intuitive. They really know. They like knew what was going on. And they're just exposing. They're not lying. They're not out here sharing everybody's business. They're sharing their own story, which you can do. So, okay, so basically, I guess what the message is there's a lawyer that wants to reach out. They very well might. I'm not sure if they're too chicken shit. Right now, they're too chicken shit. They might eventually reach out, but it's just going to be to scare you. And so hopefully it doesn't work. I know it won't. I know it won't. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. Screw this lawyer. Love you. Bye.